Hi, my name is Kimberly from Zebin Development. Today I'm going to show you how to import data from Everydayhero into Razor's Edge using Importacular. So first of all, open up Importacular in the plugins areas of Razor's Edge, select Everydayhero and click Start. It will ask you the date that you want to import entries from. So pick your date, click OK, and it will download that data. And we'll be able to see instantly how many records we've got for review. You need to either create a mapping template clicking on the plus or select an existing one. I've set one up already, so let's take a look at it. So I've set up, first of all, a constituent mapping for my main donor. I've just got some really basic information here, but if you click on the drop down, you can see all the different fields that are available from Everydayhero, and we can map those to anywhere we want in Razor's Edge. I've just set up the first name and the last name for my main donor. I've also set up a notepad that will give us our team URL for those people as well. And you can see here that we've also got the Constituent Supporter. So as part of the free version, you can import constituent data, address and gift information. But one of the paid areas for import is individual relationships. And I've set up an individual relationship between the supporter and the donor. So you can see I've just got some basic information that I've populated here. Under the addresses, I've got an address for both the main constituent and the supporter. I've got the phone and email address, and I've got the supporter email address as well. And again, if we open these up, we can see how easy it is to map that information. We can also select default values for certain things. So here I've got the type of address is defaulted as home, and any fields that are required by Razor's Edge will have a little green tick here, so you know that you need to give them either a source field or a default value. And then finally, I've set up the gift, I've got the donation here, and I've got the amount, the date, and all of the required fields filled in. You could also add a soft credit here for your main donor or a split gift, or you could use the solicitor area to add a solicitor constituent as well. Again, this is one of the paid areas. Okay, so let's save that and close. We're now going to create a control report. This will show us any errors that there might be during the process. And I'm going to create a query of our new and updated constituents in Razor's Edge as well. So now I've got our review screen. So at this point, no data has gone into Razor's Edge. I need to take a look at it and make sure I'm happy with it before I can import it. This first screen you'll see is our overview screen. So it shows us the constituents that we've got and what's going to happen to them. The action to take shows us what we're going to do. So Oliver Connell's a brand new record, so we're going to create that. David Ziebman is found a match in our Razor's Edge database, so we're going to update that constituent. And the third record down is a brand new record as well. We can easily change this by using the drop down at the side if we don't want to update the existing record, if we don't think that's a true match. And then the following tabs along the top show us every single data point as it's going to be added to Razor's Edge. So let's take a look. So we can see here the three primary constituents, the basic information, and we've also got the team notepad here as well. We've got the addresses for both the main constituent and the supporter, the phone number, the email address, the supporter email address. So everything we can see here that is grey is a default value, but anything that's in black, if you see an error, you can make a change here as well. We've got the relationships and we've got our gift information as well. So if you're happy with all this information, you can import it. But before you do that, you can validate it. And this just means it will check it against your Razor's Edge code tables and make sure everything's going to go into Razor's Edge as you expect. So let's validate those. The status will show us what's going to happen. So we've got two new records with the green ticks and one updated record. And then we've got a summary here of that as well. If we close that and untick this box, we can import that data. So once again, it will show us the status, a summary, and if we close out of that and go and find our query, we can find those records and take a look. Just put something in the output so we can find those people. So we've got 3 records here. If we take a look at one of these records, we've got some basic information, an address, a phone number, an email address. We've got the URL for the team in the notepad area too. And we can see we've got the relationship here with another record. This is our record with the gifts. But if we go to the gifts area, you can see that our gifts aren't actually showing yet, and that's because those records are in a batch. So if we go to the batch area, we can see that this has been created. We can see we've got our 2 gifts in here for David Ziebman. So as usual, if we commit the batch and go back to our record, we can see that those gifts have now been added with all the information that we chose. So that's how to import data from Everydayhero into Razor's Edge using Importacular. Thanks for listening.